Welcome back to the Marriage Journal Revealed. We are excited for this episode. We have some guests.
Hello.
Hi. So this is our son. Tell me your name.
My name is Melchizedek Isaac Beard. I'm the cool one.
My name is Mariah Beard, or Mariah K. Marie Beard. Dang. I'm the athletic smart one.
Oh.
And of course, you know me, I'm Crystal.
And I'm Justin. We're not doing middle names, and y'all know the last names because they said it twice, so we in here.
We in here. So we're super excited because this is a very special episode. Not only do we have our kids on, but you guys get familiar with their perspective. They have absolutely no idea what we're getting ready to talk about, which is super exciting because you are going to experience their natural reaction.
And I just want to make sure that we're doing what we're supposed to be doing as parents. So I got to prepare them because Mariah's at that age of dating, which she's not.
It's not my choice. It's just, it doesn't happen.
And this one right here, he doesn't like telling us who he's dating.
He's
so
got
that's
like 18 girlfriends.
Or girlfriends. He be trying to keep it on low, but we know because I'm all up in both their phones.
And their social media.
So don't think.
The way you looked directly at him, you said.
Yeah, you got scared for a minute.
So you want to tell them what we're gonna do?
All right, so I want to make sure. Well, first, we're gonna watch a video.
Yay.
You don't know what video we're gonna see. I want you and Melchizedek to look at it, and then we're gonna get you. I want to ask you some questions about this video.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So you gotta pay attention.
Yep, you gotta pay attention. Here you go.
Some money is in your guys' bank account.
I got like 1,200.
Like 70K? Yeah.
70K? What you mean 70K?
What do you mean? My dad gave it to me.
You made me pay for all this and you got 70K in
You're
your
my
bank account?
boyfriend. Why wouldn't you pay for my things?
Well, I mean, if you got 70K, I mean, you should be paying for.
But usually the guy's supposed to pay for the things.
This is a serious problem. Like, I'm not even kidding. I paid for
What
dinner.
are you getting mad at me for?
That was $400.
You're supposed to pay for my shit.
You got 70K?
You're my boyfriend. You're supposed to pay for my shit.
Yo, dude, this is actually...
It's not my fault you're broke. How is that my fault?
We're done then.
What do you mean we're done?
We're done then.
If you're gonna f***ing scream at me, then leave.
All right.
Well, he left.
He left. As he was leaving, leave. It's like while you're doing the dishes and your parents say do the dishes.
Facts. You clean your room or do anything, and they tell you.
He's like, you separating your laundry, like, don't forget to do the laundry. Now I don't want to do it.
She thought I was just playing.
All right. So let me ask you a question. What was his? If your sister was in that situation, what would you say to your sister?
What?
If that was your sister and her boyfriend having that conversation, what advice would you have for your sister?
She had 70K in her account. He only had 1,200.
70K that her dad gave her.
That her dad gave her, and he's upset because he's been paying for everything when she had money. What would you say? What do you think?
You see, Judas. Wrong person. Jesus. He gave, he gave to the poor, and the poor didn't give him stuff. I'm not sure. Pay for the stuff too.
So she got 70K. You saying she should help pay for.
Okay, I go like exactly like this. I look you in your eyes, be like, you should also help pay for some stuff. And as like a starting point right now, you should help me by like giving me something too,
Oh my gosh, just like little brother. So, but listen, just with her, and if it was her quote unquote boyfriend, you think she should pay for all of his stuff since she has money?
Not all of it.
Not all of it.
But help.
But help.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
All right, what you think?
Now, let me tell you something. First of all, when you start a relationship, you set that expectation, right? If he's expected to pay for everything, like bro could be like out of a job and he's expected to pay for everything while she got all that money. That's not a partnership. So if she has to pay for everything, that's that expectation that going into marriage, she's going to have to pay for everything. If he pays for everything, going into marriage, it's going to be an expectation that he has to pay for everything. So I think they should, pitch in, especially this girl with 70K. He didn't even know that. That's not communication right there in any relationship, friendship.
Dang, but are you really okay? I'm gonna let you go ahead because I know you said something about it.
Okay, no, is that y'all good? That's your point of view.
Yeah, I think she should have pitched in. Or
She should have pitched in.
Yeah,
and she should have let him know how much is in the bank account.
Like to an extent, like she should have she doesn't have to say everything because like they're not. I don't know if they're married or not.
No, they're not married.
Okay, so
They're dating.
They're dating.
This is dating.
Oh,
They're
dating?
dating.
Okay, so then she should have did something. I mean, you didn't have to pay for everything,
Okay.
in my opinion.
Okay. That's valid. Y'all good? Mm-hmm. So there's a couple of things. Let's unpack this. So first, I would say naturally, she should not have revealed how much money is in her bank account. Mm-hmm. Even especially on a setting when you're walking down the street and somebody put a camera in your face. It's none of anyone's business. She's not married to him. So he does not need to know what's in her bank account. Now, if they were engaged and it's leading up to them being married and they're going through the counseling and they get to that point where they're going over their finances, then that is something that, yeah, absolutely he needs to know. But she is not married to him. And so it is my hope that if y'all are on the street like that, you're not revealing what's in your bank account to anybody, your friends. That is your personal business. And if your dad has established you and giving you an inheritance of however much it is, it's not her responsibility to give it to pay for everything.
Let me say something. Hold on, I gotta jump in because you said you brought my name into this now. Listen, when I give you this money, when you get this money, 70K, 100K, whatever that amount is, might even be $50, I don't know.
What about me?
You got a job. You got money. We'll talk about you in a minute. We'll talk about you in a minute. But when I give you this money, and you in a date, relationship, whatever, if you don't have enough money to pay the money that you work for, not the money I gave you, that's my money. You can't be spending it on another dude trying to help nothing.
That's facts.
Because you didn't work for that money. The money you work for, that's up to you. That's however the conversation you have with him. So
that's true.
That's just something I want to put out there.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Okay.
How is the money that you gave to her yours?
No, that's not the point.
That's exactly what you just said, though.
It is the money I gave her, but I'm saying if I gift it to her, it's because I want her to do something
for her,
not to give to another dude.
Her, not to be spending money on other dudes. Okay. And I will say though, to Mariah's point, because Mariah was like, well, what if they both pay for things? Now, in the video, he was like, I only had $1,200. That dinner was $400 and you had $70K in your account. You should have paid it. And he left her because she wasn't paying for his stuff. Mm-hmm. Now, that's why I say, one, you're not going to reveal what's in your bank account to someone you're dating. Mm-hmm. That's already a no. But it's okay if you're like, hey, okay, you took care of dinner last time, whatever, let me treat you. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's fine. But when the expectation turns where he's expecting because your father has helped establish you that you're going to pay every time, that's out of order. You're not married to him, right? Mm-hmm. So absolutely not, just because he doesn't have as much money. Like what she said was, it's not my fault that you're broke. Now, she didn't communicate. She didn't communicate that to him properly, right? So that's another red flag. That showed a lot, and that's already a break in it, because it wasn't her having compassion and being like, I'm so sorry, this is money that comes from my father. Unfortunately, I can't use it for that, But she should have never opened up that anyway. You walking along the street, somebody got a camera in your face, how much money is in your bank account, and you're just gonna volunteer that info? Oh, I have $70K. So as parents, it's our job to make sure that we've raised you to know how to handle yourself outside of our home.
And if he only got $1,200 in his bank account, he just spent. Hold on, he spent $400. That's a red flag right there, because he don't know how to budget his money.
He don't know how to budget his money. You should not be paying for $400 dinners and you only have $1,200.
Cheesecake Factory.
Now I'm gonna say a quote from a famous man.
Okay.
She ain't messing with no go. Wait, she
ain't no gold digger.
Yeah.
She ain't messing with no broke.
I cannot with y'all.
There you go. I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke.
Okay.
So let me ask you a question.
Yes.
You had a question, actually. You used some real questions. You said, what about me?
Yeah, what about money?
No.
If the roles was reversed?
Are you saying if the roles was reversed, or what are you saying? What's the question?
No, I'm saying, why can't I get no money?
We're taking care of you.
You both will have an inheritance. But what if the roles were reversed, Mariah, and that was your brother who only had $1,200 and she had $70K, and he was spending all his money on her? What would be the situation?
What would be the situation?
You know what's funny? Hold on. What's crazy is, let me just say this real quick. I'm not actually shocked that Kissy would probably do something like that.
Why are y'all like this to me?
No, for real. Because the way you spend money.
Yeah. Cause like I can see you doing it because you spend money and like for instance like, can I be real?
No.
Okay. He done gifted some of these girls at his school a lot, so I'm like I wouldn't be surprised if he was actually in a position where he was.
But that's why we're having this conversation.
Don't even worry about that. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a time when this was baddie in high school, right? No, she was in college. She was bad. I ain't gonna hold you. I was like, everybody wanted her, but I was the one that won, right? But I felt like I had to impress her, so I got me a credit card. I ain't had the money. I was broke. I had a two-tone car because of an accident. One side was brown. The other side, the rest of the car was red. But I didn't care. So when I pulled up on the red side so she couldn't see the brown side.
Oh my goodness!
So I had the credit card. I went to take her to the movie. I ain't had enough money for the movies.
Dang.
But I pretty much for a week splurged on her and maxed out my credit card and was broke after that, and that was it. There was no more relationship.
What did you just say? Gold digger. But listen.
No, hold on. Y'all gotta
Okay,
do what
go
I
ahead.
gotta say.
Go ahead.
First of all, Melchizedek, if you ain't got the money to spend money like that on the $400 meals, don't.
I'm a failed actor at that point.
Yeah.
You what?
I'm a failed actor if I can't spend $400.
A failed actor?
That's why we don't let you spend all your money.
Exactly.
Because you do sometimes overspend, and we don't want you to do that.
So don't be dating and everything if you ain't got the money to sustain said lifestyle, you know.
Oh, you said something that's good. So, as a man, you have to be in a position to even start dating because as a man, it's your responsibility to be able to provide for this individual, that you're going to be protecting her and caring for her. So you don't want to, if you ain't got it, I'm just like, son, you're not ready to date yet. And if you're living in this house, you ain't ready to date yet. I'm just saying.
But it's important to know the right order of doing things. Naturally, in that video that you guys saw, he felt like because she had all this money that she should have been paying for everything. Mm-hmm. And so what we've established is that absolutely not. And even if the roles were reversed and you didn't have a lot, just like your dad said, you're not going to be out there splurging, then y'all don't need to be out at restaurants paying $400 for meals. You need to go have a picnic in the park. Okay, make some sandwiches, some chips, and some juice boxes.
Yo, that's another thing. So we was broke. There was a time when we was broke.
Broke.
I'm talking about broke, right? And I had to treat your mama. Mm-hmm. I had to do something because we ain't went on a date in a while. So I said, all right, what can I do? I looked in the cabinets, wasn't no food. We had one can of like some beef stew. It was one can of beef stew.
And rice, I think, too.
Was it rice? It's probably, rice. One can of beef stew and rice.
Uh-huh.
And she was at work, and I was like, man, I got to do, I wanted to do something special for her because she, we just was going through it. I knew it was rough for her.
Was I alive?
No, you wasn't alive.
You wasn't even thought of.
So I went to, you okay?
Yeah.
Dang,
wow.
Me too.
Really? Why you doing
Yeah, I don't know.
Dang. Well, you gonna have to finish
I wasn't even thought of.
You gotta finish. Crystal, come on now. We on TV.
Wow.
All right, just leave
My
it.
bad, y'all.
You just went now. So, listen, I put this beef stew on the microwave, boiled it, put the rice in there, made some rice, got some crackers, put some butter on the crackers and lined them up on the...
Facts.
Lined everything up nicely, had the candles lit and everything. Do you know, this how I knew I was like, yeah, this is my wife right here.
Yeah.
She didn't care nothing about that. She was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you did this.
Because it was so thoughtful. I know that we were at a place where we didn't have it, you know what I mean? But he did everything the table was set up so beautifully, you know what I mean? And he used...
you can say that still now because you bougie. So if you say that now, I know that it was really nice.
It was so nice and it was so thoughtful and it made all the difference.
So yeah, you just gotta be creative. So when you ready, and you ain't got it, I'll teach y'all to be creative. Like I said, when my first date with your mom, I ain't have a transmission. So my car only went in reverse. It only went forward. My car only went forward. I pulled up to your mama's apartment, but I had to pull up on the incline because I couldn't go in reverse. So I had to pull up on the incline. Mm-hmm. When she got in, I just put that mug in neutral, let it roll back, turn the wheel, put it in drive, and took off, went to the date. Now everywhere I went, I had to park on the incline. Because I ain't had no transmission, but she never knew that I ain't have a transmission. So I got little tricks. When you ain't got it, I got tricks to make.
He shouldn't have been dating. He shouldn't have been dating.
That's what. See, but I won though. I won in the end. and I had 2 beautiful kids
And a dog.
and a dog.
I like that dog. I miss him.
Yeah.
Y'all got any questions on this topic?
Any questions that you have right
No questions?
now?
What did you learn from all this?
I learned.
Give me the bullet points. What we talking about?
Okay, so I'll give you one.
Don't be
bullet point.
broke.
Yeah, how about don't be dating while you broke. Okay, or here, put the effort in. You don't always have to put money in it if you're dating. You ain't gotta always splurge or something. Put thought in it, and if they don't appreciate the thought, they don't appreciate you.
Okay. I like that. Bars.
She thinks she Gandhi.
Go ahead. What about you? What you got?
Don't be broke. Don't be dating while you're broke. Be able to provide. Be able to provide in some type of way,
Okay. I like that.
and be smart
And have a transmission.
and have a transmission.
So, appreciate y'all. What we doing? What we doing next, Miss Chris? Can you talk?
I'm gonna sleep.
All right, she can't talk. So, if you watch this far, my wife is over here struggling. It's looking like we gotta end this early just because of that. Like, comment, subscribe,
That notification.
hit that notification. Come on, you better
Come
let
on.
them know. You better let them know what you got for them.
Comment my name only, King Melchizedek, Melchizedek.
If you made it to the end.
No, they made it.
And I'm the cool one, athletic one, smart one, gamer, tall, cute, handsome, and she's Mariah.
Who said tall?
He said tall like 2 times too.
I'm 5'4.5".
Oh my gosh. You're watching the marathon.
You're watching the Marriage Journal Reveal. I hope continue to stay plugged in, and we got more for you. Peace.